You're changing history, you're changing culture, and you had people, and I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists, because they should be condemned totally.
Abraham Lincoln here is one of the most racist presidents we've had in modern history.
We're trotting out and peddling people's racist, sexist, bigoted stereotypes.
And their colleagues have distorted the facts.
Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Excuse me, Hunter. Apparently you're afraid of my words.
Hunter Biden is not above the law. We want to send him to the DOJ, and we want to trust the DOJ to do their job.
I want my Republican colleagues to give me one thing, that I can go campaign on and say we did.
The bill, as I said, codifies one definition of anti-Semitism. A definition that the author says shouldn't be codified.
RICO is not a crime. They want to act like they blind. They don't know what this is. These are our national secrets. Looks like in the shitter to me.
Leadership of the plans to get them back into chambers. That would have been call number 3 with Speaker Pelosi.
She didn't have one call, you didn't have 2 calls, you had 3 calls. So Speaker Pelosi's comments that she didn't speak to were inaccurate.
That is correct, sir.
Welcome to the Off Label Podcast, your daily dose of sanity in an insane world. I jumped the shark last night, ladies and gentlemen. It actually did go through here. That big, beautiful bill has gone through the House, and it is on the president's desk to be signed. However, I actually think it has been. I don't know. Let's take a look at that. But we got to talk about some of the things that are in it, some of the freak out session that has happened across the world, in the world of stupidity. And how America is dealing with their... I gotta play nice for YouTube. Their mentally deficient brains, as they think everything is just collapsing around them, that they rely on. We also got, looks like a January 6th defendant was sentenced to life in prison for plotting to kill the FBI agents who investigated him. To take a look at that. And Benny Johnson took a go around on took a look around. I'm fucking this up. Took a look around at AOC's hometown. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be a rumble. We're going to take a look at that. But we need to go ahead and get started so I don't fuck this up anymore.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you can get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
Yo, what are you doing, man? Can I help you? Your neighbors are crazy, man. The dogs took my shoe. Like, look at this. Were you selling windows? Yeah, I'm selling windows, trying to clean their house, and I didn't even get to tell them that. They just sent their dog after me. They had a shotgun. Their dog, like, ate my shoe. Bro, I even lost my phone over there. Not on my watch. Okay.
Here, take a seat. Go inside. My sister's going to get you cleaned up.
Thanks, sir.
And I'm going to go get your phone, all right?
Yes, sir.
You're going to go back tomorrow. They're hiring you to do the windows, the gutters, and whatever you quoted them, I told them to give you double.
Actually?
Yeah, actually. Anybody in this neighborhood messes with you again? Come to me.
Bro, what is this?
Kool-Aid.
What?
It's Kool-Aid. Well, you never seen a white person drink Kool-Aid?
You got some season.
I do.
Hey.
My wife used to be black.
Used to be?
My ex-wife was black, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, look. It's the Josephs. Wait.
What's it like not having rhythm?
What's it like only shopping in Walmart?
What's it like only shopping at Whole Foods?
What's it like not being able to get a job?
What's it like getting straight A's?
What's it like not going to school?
What's it like going to college?
What's it like being enlisted in prison by the time you're 12?
What's it like being in the military?
What's it like getting pulled over for no reason?
What's it like lifting your truck?
What's it like being under the truck because someone ran over you? Is that cotton?
Yeah.
What's it like to wear something that your ancestors have big?
What's it like sleeping with your stepsister?
Pretty good.
You ever been with a black woman?
You ever been with a black guy? What's it like getting sickle cell anemia?
What's it like having babies?
I don't know. You tell me. What's it like getting attacked by a German Shepherd for being black?
Hell yeah. All right,
What's up?
1 second. There we go. What up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight?
Hi, everybody. How's everybody going? That is how you absolutely cure racism in the United States.
Hell yeah. This dude gets fucked up by a German Shepherd, and that's the last joke, too. Just because you're black. How y'all doing tonight? We got Carolyn in the Carolyn Hall in the house.
Carolyn in the hall?
Yeah. Lenny Malley, Lauren, Louie, Muffin's here with us. Rhoda Bennett. Oh, let's see. Who else? Julie Odding's with us. I see Julie there. No Jabsky. Ken's in the house with us. Rick Donner.
Rick's here.
And of course, Davey's in the chat.
Of course.
We'll have some more coming in here. We got Be the One and Rick on that side as well over there on Rumble.
Rick, was it 5,500th jump or is it 550th jump? I have to know because we left. Rick, we left to start doing this.
Right.
So I need to know: is it 5,500 jumps or 550 jumps?
Well,
5,500 jumps. You listen. If you were part of the military, then I would guess 5,500 would be close.
Oh hell yeah! You're always practicing with that shit.
And you're a man of an elder stature, so yeah.
He just called you old as fuck.
I said older stature. What up, David F? Lauren says 54,999. That's
Jesus
a lot.
Christ. What do you do? Just like dive out and climb back in and dive out and climb back in? There's just like a bungee cord to him and he just climbed up the... How, what? Anyway.
So, scroll out moment. You ever see the guy called Mr. Ballin on like TikTok, but he's also on... So I saw a story today about a guy, they were going from I think it was Bahrain to Kuwait or something like that. And it was a long helicopter ride and whatnot. And he told the guys there was 2 guys he was with. So it was 3 mechanics. They were all mechanics that he was going to do the stunt when they were like all up in the air and stuff like that. And it was all clear and they were all over the water. So the copter is doing 125, right? So what he does is he goes and the back is open, so it's down.
Right.
So what he does is he goes to the edge of where it's down and he's got this harness around him, not the one that they're supposed to use, just another different harness. Ties himself up, grabs a hold of one of the loops, grabs a hold of the end of the thing, puts his feet out and his arm extends his arm and he's doing a Superman out the back of this copter that's doing 120 miles an hour. So they take there's pictures of this. There's pictures of this. They didn't put it. They weren't on the thing. So he extends himself as he's bringing himself in. He loses his grip and he goes back. Now the bungee that he's attached to is about 10 feet long, and it starts coming up to here. Up to chest. So the harness, as it's getting stretched out and going farther, closes on itself. So it's now crushing his ribs. So he has his hands here to try not to crush his ribs. And something happened where he just passed out. And when he passed out, his hands went up. And when his hands went up, the thing went up and over him. And he went 150 feet to the ocean.
God damn.
And died. And this guy, the way he presented this guy's life was this guy's life. He did everything he wanted to. You know, he was a mechanic. He flew through all mechanic schools. He was the best rated mechanic in the military. All this. He had a beautiful wife and kids at home that he wanted. His life was fucking perfect. But he had to fucking be the dude who wanted to fucking do the Superman off the back and just gone into the ocean.
What did I say before about Darwinism?
Yeah. Yeah, I know, but I just felt so bad. I almost shed a tear. I'm like, this guy's life was so fucking perfect, but he had to make a fucking stupid move and go, hey guys, you want me to just do a Superman? The dude was like 6 foot something too. He was a tall ass fucking dude.
I like Mr. Ballin.
Yeah, me too.
He does really, really good deep dives, and he is pretty accurate with his storytelling. But yeah, he's good.
But you know me, I need to know the ending first. So I'm like, he's doing this long, drawn out thing of a story. He tells a perfect story from start to end. And I'm like, all right, just tell me, did she die? She's dead, isn't she? She's dead. Just tell me she's dead. Okay? Just tell me, did she tell me she survived? And then tell me the story.
Right.
Happy 4th, everybody.
Happy 4th. Let's go ahead and get into this, though, here. We got Trump's big, beautiful bill, final vote. Has it happened? This comes from Reuters. The U.S. House passes tax cut and spending bill. President Donald Trump will sign it into law July 4th. Okay, so yeah, it is waiting for tomorrow. What is the tax and spending plan?
Of course, you didn't think he wasn't going to do it on the 4th of July?
I would. Bill could add an estimated 3.4 trillion to the national debt over a decade. House Minority Leader Jeffries sets magic minute record. Yeah, so this motherfucker, he didn't do a Cory Booker thing, talking for 26 fucking hours, but yeah, he went over what's his name, McCarthy, who did it last time.
Yeah, McCarthy was at like 8 hours and like that. It was 15
6
and then
hours or something. I don't know.
No, it was 8. It was 8. It was 8 hours. McCarthy was like 8 hours and like 15 minutes, and Jeffries was like 8 hours and 26 minutes, something like that. But yeah, he said absolutely. It was equivalent to the Cory Booker fucking thing where he was just saying nothing, just lying to everybody,
just to keep it going. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Trump's tax cut legislation cleared its final hurdle in U.S. Congress, and Republican-controlled House of Representatives narrowly approved bill. The 218 to 214 vote amounts to significant victory for Trump that will fund his immigration crackdown, make his 2017 tax cuts permanent, and deliver new tax breaks that he promised during his 2024 campaign. Fuck yeah, I'm all for it. That's actually going to really fucking help me.
I'm not going to lie. Listen, the no tax on overtime and tips. The tips thing, it's what is it, 25,000 or something like that? You get a tax break of, and the overtime
25,000, yeah.
Yeah. And the overtime is $12,000. I'm like, so I'm thinking to myself, like, $12,000 for overtime is a lot of fucking overtime.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to lie.
Construction workers would max that out pretty fucking quickly because those motherfuckers working 60, 70, 80 hours a week.
Yeah. I mean, but, it depends.
It's
really they might find it
in my fucking state. We have a, what is it? I think it's a 15 hour, or what equates to 15 hours every week. to add up to that time frame. We have that. So, I mean, it really fucking helps because I don't go over like 50. I rarely ever do I hit 15 unless it's something hard, you know?
Yeah.
I'm busting ass on something. But, yeah, it's really helped here. And it would help the fucking, it's going to help the country, and everybody's just going to be like, where's all this money coming from? I don't get it. I got a lot more money coming in. Everything's okay now. Bitch, that's where it came from.
And 24,000 for a married couple. Like if me and Amanda were to get married, like, you know, it'd be, I don't get any overtime. She'd get all the overtime. So if she can make $25,000 more, we get rid of our taxes.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
It also cuts health and food safety net program and zeroes out dozens of green energy incentives. Good. There ain't no that green energy shit. That's just literally them just laundering money in front of us. Just like the fucking that bullet train in fucking California. They built one block of that shit, and then it's just like, yeah, funds go out other places. Fuck them. We're not going to do this anymore. And it's just been sitting there, and they're like, hey, we need more money for that shit now. Yeah. The health and food safety net programs is the fucking illegals on this shit. The people that have died and no longer should have these benefits. These are the people that shouldn't have the benefits in the first fucking place. So, yeah, good. It would add $3.4 trillion to the nation's $36.2 trillion deficit over the next decade, according to the nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office, who haven't been right about anything since I've actually paid attention to any bit of this about a budget. And I'm not talking about just this. I'm talking about all the way back to Bill Clinton. They've never been right. The White House said Trump will sign into law at 5 p.m. on Friday, the July 4th Independence holiday. We got Adam Chesterman notes. My girlfriend started crying this afternoon. I asked her what was wrong. Her asking a few more times. After asking a few more times, she said the bill passed. They passed the bill. Yes, they did, darling. Yeah.
Well, we got a couple of those freakouts in a few minutes.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. And we're going to take a little rabbit hole down one, and you'll understand why I say take them off the fucking benefits. Republicans said the legislation will lower taxes for Americans across the income spectrum and spur economic growth. I guarantee you it will. Yep. You got more money to spend, so you're going to spend willy fucking nilly. Investors see a boost to corporate earnings, but also at the possibility of inflation. Oh. Investors see a boost to corporate earnings. So you mean they invest back into building something and expanding so that they can actually provide more fucking jobs to America at the possibility of inflation? Like, what, you think people are going to have all these benefits cut off and not do anything? Like, try to get a job that they're actually going to start pumping out in different fucking areas? I mean, this makes no sense how y'all are trying to spin this in any way, because that's how the fucking economy works. The more money a company has, the more they will put back in to expanding their business, to expanding their reach. That's how they go to a global scale. So a mom and pop store in this country can eventually turn into a global Amazon or whatever the fuck. Somebody can build that here in America.
Yep.
And they want to stymie that shit. They want to cut it out, and they want to control all that shit, just like they did with the shutdowns, killing off the small businesses and shit, put everything into the hands of the big four major chains. No, fuck you. Every Democrat in Congress voted against it, blasting the bill as a giveaway to the wealthy that would leave millions uninsured. You mean the millions that shouldn't be there insured in the first place? House Leader Hakeem Jeffries had an 8-hour, 46-minute speech that became the longest in the chamber's history. There was a tweet that I wrote from somebody that was talking about that, and they literally said it was just like something like after Hakeem Jeffries' speech, I am now 100% behind this bill.
Yeah. Somebody texted JD Vance that.
Scavino. Scavino is a White House aide. In the outer Oval Office, President Trump and State Department Rubio watched a big, beautiful bill news coverage with Speaker Johnson and the House GOP celebrating. What a time to be alive. Trump heads to Iowa to celebrate with his campaign-style speech. When is that? What time is that? I'll play that while we're riot watching.
Which one?
Beyond the Passage of the Street. He's heading to Iowa Thursday evening. Yeah, we'll play that while we're riot watching.
Probably.
Well, I don't know if you're going to be here. I'll just have the Discord open. I'll be in like a Discord.
No, I
chat.
mean, we're not doing much, but having a fire.
Okay.
So probably.
Republicans and Democrats see bill impact on 2026 elections. Even before the last vote with sweeping tax cut and spending bill was counted, Republicans and Democrats were gaming out how to use to gain an edge in the 2026 midterm. I guarantee you that we haven't seen just like the ramifications of everything yet. This is going to be a fight, like the good people on both sides kind of situation, and it will impact the midterms because nobody's going to give up on the idea that they were lied to on this shit, no matter what. Even as they're going out spending willy fucking nilly with all the money they got now. They're going to sit there and say, oh, I'm still destitute. I've got nothing, as they're driving around with a full tank of gas in a full fucking kitchen.
Well, go to my screen
tonight, but yeah.
Go to my screen really quickly.
All right, go ahead. I fumbled through that hard.
Don't forget to unmute it. So,
yeah, I got you.
This is from Jason Cohan. It says, respected reporter and clipper from Daily News Foundation. Daily Caller, my bad. CNN host Sarah Seidner to Dem Rep Debbie Wasserman Schultz. Here are some of the things that have happened. Gas prices down, economic indicators are decent, brand new jobs shows that that's much better than expected, and border crossings are down. And now Trump's mega spending bill looks like it's going to be passed by Republicans. How do you Democrats fight back with the wins Trump can tout?
Yes, hold on. Didn't Biden spend $7 billion on the Inflation Reduction Act? Yes. And it made it worse?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Gas is finally down under $3 because it was over $3 last 4th of July. For here, anyway.
Here are some things that have happened. Gas prices down. Economic indicators are decent. Brand new jobs report shows that's much better than expected. And border crossings are down. And now Trump's mega spending bill looks like it's going to be passed by Republicans. How do you Democrats fight back with the wins that Trump can tout?
Well, it depends on how you define wins, Sarah. I mean, the way I can...
It's old fucking noodle hair and wonky eyes.
Dude, those eyes are gonna wander. They're gonna...
They just do whatever they do. They just don't... They can't concentrate.
Summarize this big ugly bill best is Republicans came.
They're so fucking predictable. This big ugly bill. This big ugly. It's not a big beautiful bill. It's a big ugly bill.
You can't come up with something else to call it. I mean, it's literally the nuh-uh, you are. That is the defense. Nuh-uh, you are.
I thought the big ugly bill was Bill Cosby.
Every fucking time they're so predictable. It's so tiring. It's goddamn.
They're so dumb. They're retarded. They're fucking retarded.
Trump lied and people will die. This bill.
Yeah, that's their thing now. Trump lied and people died.
Yeah.
People will die. Yeah, people are going to die because of this bill.
Is Republicans caved, Trump lied, and people will die. This bill does kick 17 million people off of their health care. That's people who are on Medicaid, who are extremely vulnerable, like veterans and the elderly, the disabled, and children.
Nope. Said he wasn't going to touch those.
Yep.
Said he was not going to touch that. Those are the things that he said that were not affected. It's people who are capable of having a job or going to a job that are going to be kicked off. And most immigrants.
We're talking about the largest cuts to nutrition assistance, meaning people are going to go hungry. 4 million people lose their nutrition assistance. 31,000
Bring it back for a second.
Alone.
Bring it back for a second. When it had her, yeah. Why is she looking at the camera, but her head looks like it's goddamn twisted?
She looked like this fish I caught the other day.
Did somebody hit this bitch in the face with a brick at one point in her life? I mean, goddamn.
I think she's getting cosmetic tips from Nancy Pelosi.
You got your head cocked to the side and everything still looks flat. I don't get it.
She ain't got no eyebrows.
No.
And the black is in the top of her eyelids. Like Sarah Seidner, look, she's got fucking eyebrows, she got eyelashes, you could tell. Debbie Wasserman Schultz looks like a fish I caught last week.
It looks like she took the eyeliner brush and just ran it up of one side there. And she even missed altogether and it's up underneath the brow. Yeah.
She got one. She only did 1.5 though. You see, she got 1.5 eyelids.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry. She bothers me so much. I don't know why.
It's because of the fucking ramen noodle hair. It's the whole package, the whole kit and caboodle.
I can't stand her voice from the first fucking place, but every time I see her, it's like her fucking face morphs to me. I don't know why. I can't point it out like this. It's like,
yeah, be the one.
It's weird. Her eyes go wonky. Her face looks like it's all shifted in different directions. It's like somebody put this skin over a lizard person.
Oh, Adam, get her these nowadays. 5 milligram THC. Oh, so
Here we
good.
go. Here we go.
4 million people lose their nutrition assistance. 31,000 in my district alone. You have 70,000 who will lose.
Be the one
Medicaid.
said, right, watch.
This
I got
is
my
a bill that
marshmallows.
is going
The
to
lithium
cause
batteries
tremendous
really give them
pain,
flavor.
and it is incredibly unpopular with the public because they don't want their government.
Wait, hold on.
In tremendous pain.
Listen to what she says. I love how they say this about everybody.
And it is incredibly unpopular with the public because they don't want their government to actually take away things that ensure that they can remain healthy and safe and that their families
Healthy. Tony Hay with the 5 subs. Thank you very much, Tony Hay. Lauren Wimbley, welcome. Tam, welcome. Mama Pillow, welcome. Penguin, welcome. And Blue Sky, welcome.
Hell yeah.
To the podcast.
We got Mama Pillow here now.
Hold on. Please hold. Healthy. She wants to talk about healthy. Yeah, this is what it says. 40-year-old poor mother spends $2,000 in EBT for her kids. Poor kids are gonna go hungry, and all the nutritious stuff that that their parents buy.
You got pancakes, you got cereal.
Look at all that nutrition. Look at all that nutritious stuff.
Has a blur on it on somebody's face because I don't want to record them. So we want to be us, they can be them.
Look at all that nutrition right there.
And y'all are supposedly entitled to that? Just because you're poor?
See, 6 sodas, a 6-pack of sodas, 3 things of Gatorade, 2 things of Lipton iced tea. Oh, there's another 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 sodas.
What up, David F? We got Marlene with us.
Get some of these.
You know? Jonah Finn.
Look at all the nutrition.
I'll get these for me.
I don't see anything nutritional. Maybe a little bit here.
Most of the time.
The beef stew, yeah. At least there's fucking potato in it. Some beans, I guess.
In here. I'm gonna get 2 though.
Lima beans, yeah.
We don't cook it like that, so.
I mean, it's
Yams in
still
a can.
highly processed bullshit, though.
Oh yeah. Another one? Oh yeah.
All that nutritious food that Kathy was talking about. All that nutritious food. You go ahead with that one.
Let's see how everybody's crashing the hell out here.
Let's see how the people are taking it in the streets. In the streets.
This comes from whoever the fuck grandma this is. Please do something with it.
Well, you just couldn't call, could you, Magus? You just couldn't help out a few thousand or million people who are going to go hungry and are going to live in the fucking streets. Thanks, MAGA. Thanks a whole hell of a lot. Because most of the goddamn people live in your fucking states.
Huh? I don't know. Most of the people live in my states. You mean the ones that are using my taxpayer dollars to just exist and still demand more because they exist? I'm sorry, fuck them. But no, it's illegals. We got this one. I saw this one. We're reading the comments, ladies and gentlemen.
488.
Oh, let me meet you here for a second.
Yeah, mute me.
Pride Month, millions of Americans just got their Medicaid and their SNAP benefits ripped away. People are gonna die. And they're sitting there. Like, literally. Literally, this is what's happening. We hold them up, babe. They not like us. Okay?
How do you hold us up when you're living off our dime?
Because they think they're entitled to our fucking dime.
It's mind-numbingly retarded.
They not like us. None of them are like us. They don't
You're right.
care about the same things that we care about.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. We care about the future. You care about just
tomorrow.
Smoking weed and playing with yourself all day. Yeah, we're built different.
They don't care whether you
We're
live
built with
or
a working
die,
brain.
as long as they get their choice on which caviar they get to have tonight for dinner. And you think I'm exaggerating, but I'm not. I'm going to make this so very clear. Look at how they live, and look at how we live. Something is very wrong.
And it's your brain.
Yeah.
It's your goddamn brain. I mean, this is a fucking woman. I swear to God. Check this out. We're hitting the fucking comments. It's all fun and game until it affects the orange supporters. America in its downfall era. Not to mention alligator Alcatraz. Apparently, white supremacists have always been amazed with POC being eaten by alligators, considering in the 1800s, black children were used as alligator bait to get them out of the water. We are really going backwards. I wonder how my MAGA family members on Medicaid and the SNAP are feeling right now. Elated. Hearing the way Republicans talk about the American people is horrifying. Huh?
Huh?
Wait.
Eh?
You were telling us to sterilize kids and beat the fuck out of anybody that said that might be a bad idea. You were telling us to lick the boot of black people and killing people who just said no. You call everybody maggots. You know, like maggots, like the things that flies lay, and then got pissed off and butthurt because Trump called the illegals vermin and the poison of the blood of this country. Get the fuck out. Stop crying. Your pussy's about to be a blue waffle if I continue, but I have rheumatoid arthritis. I will not be able to afford my immunotherapy when I lose Medicaid. Are you an illegal? Are you gaming the system? Are you trying to live as fucked up as you can just so you can be gaming the system? Can you fucking work? Probably will lose your shit. Don't forget it doesn't go into effect immediately, so they say we overreacted until the end of 2026 and they feel the devastation then. No, that's not how any of that works. My uncle and cousin voted for this. My grandma will lose Medicare, LEAP, SNAP, and her home therapy that keeps her able to live at home. Whatever. My uncle, her son. Wait a minute. My uncle and cousin voted for this. My grandma will lose Medicare, LEAP, SNAP, and her home therapy that keeps her able to live at home. My uncle, her son.
Grandma's son.
Oh, okay.
His uncle.
Doesn't understand that he just sped up his own mom's death. You're too fucking retarded.
Yeah.
The way he separated that, I thought he was saying his uncle is his mom's son. I was like, what? How does that fucking, what?
They're fucking retarded. And this is where there's people, I mean, hold on. Go to my screen real quick and then we'll go to that one. Because Tony Heyman in a comment says, come on, man, nobody listens to these people. It's fun to make fun of them, but they're not relevant. Tony, here's a doctor. Here's a doctor.
I want you to understand, Tony. These people actually do believe this shit. Some of them are just playing it up on TikTok and everything, but these people actually do believe this shit. When we say they're psychotic, when we say this is fucking retarded, this is them. All right? Nah, like they're not relevant in any way, but this is the mentally ill showing you how mentally ill they really fucking are. Openly. RP
This
Game
one
says my uncle is my mom's son, and I'm my own grandpa.
I'm my own grandpa. This is supposedly Dr. Maria Ingala. She's a psych nurse practitioner, mental health education, and brain trash podcast. She has a podcast. So, let's see what Doctor has to say.
Oh, I gotta unmute you. Hold up. Rewind.
Is that Medicaid is essentially, so the big beautiful bill has passed, and what that means is that Medicaid is essentially going to collapse, and we are going to see the loss of hundreds of thousands of jobs for nurses, for doctors, for providers, for CNAs, for mental health workers. We are going to see the collapse of community.
Did we not see that after they were recommended the jab? And now they keep saying, we don't have any doctors, we don't have any nurses, we don't have any this, we don't have any that, because you fired them all.
Mm-hmm.
You fired them all, you dumb mother.
Community mental health centers and state hospitals, and yeah, this is just kind of my video to say, like, there are going to be consequences, and while everyone can celebrate and say, yes, USA, what a fucking shame this country is. It like makes me so sad because it's like, what a shame that we
Hold
just
on.
don't care about people and that people are selling.
What a fucking shame that we are trying to get illegals out of this country who are leeching off of our system and cutting off benefits to those that don't need it. Simply because you exist in this fucking... where did this entitlement come from? I could understand screaming that you're an American citizen, but I cannot understand screaming for illegal and undocumented motherfuckers to still benefit from what the fuck we do as a country. I can never wrap my head around that.
Rick with the donut, thank you. Wait, NP? That means she has a PhD and is not a medical doctor. So she's Joe Biden.
She's probably like a teacher or some shit.
Celebrating that people are going to struggle. So I don't know. I just want to give up on humanity sometimes because
please do.
It's really terrible, dude.
Please.
Please. About how this will affect you.
Go to Canada. He'll do it for you.
But it's going to affect a lot of people.
They are just so fucking brain damaged from all of this.
And that is supposedly a psych
NP. This guy kind of goes.
I don't want to hear post 6 months from now from fucking red hats crying. I don't want to hear post 6 months from now from fucking red hats crying about the fact that they're getting fisted left and right because of this bill that they're celebrating on the page today. I don't want to hear a single word about the fucking Democrats being the goddamn problem in 6 months from now when you're literally getting absolutely fisted by the bill you're cheering on. I don't want to hear fucking shit from MAGA, regardless of anything, because at this point, you have already proven to me that you are so...
You're not going to hear any crying because everybody's going to start saying, I got a lot of money in my pocket and I don't understand why. Go ahead.
Low level, uneducated, that you couldn't even look into the bill to
Make
see what
mental wars great again. That's what I'm saying, David.
Anyone in your family.
This problem was caused when we closed them down.
Tipping overtime when I'm still waiting for a $5,000 motherfucking Doge check that I was promised from all you fucks back in February. I don't.
Nobody was ever promised that. That was something they were throwing around when $2 trillion was cut. You dumb, stupid ass motherfucker. But you want to be against it, so why the fuck should you get that money in the first goddamn place? You wanted to say no. Let them blow our fucking money willy goddamn nilly, so why the fuck should you benefit from any of it? I'm sorry.
I don't want to see the tears and the GoFundMe's built up when you can't afford to fucking take care of your own goddamn parents because you would rather strip them away from your Medicaid and receive an extra $200 next year on your taxes. I don't want to hear about your...
Didn't we already prove that wrong?
Yeah.
cousin's disability not going through and has to be forced to go to work, so we need to make another GoFundMe to take care of your cousin at the same time because they literally can't work and they just lost all their fucking support because we allowed ourselves to be able to have people elected into office who would sign a bill that would literally take away everything from you and your family if they fucking could, if that meant putting more money into billionaires' pockets. It's truly fucking laughable at this point that you guys are still fucking believing a single word these motherfuckers have been saying when we're literally still waiting for $5,000 Doge checks that you were promised back in February. Truly, I'm going to make the biggest bag of pup.
I don't know what you're talking about because everything that I voted for is everything that is happening so far. Yeah, I didn't get Matt Gaetz, but hey, maybe y'all might have got something right with that. And kudos to you for that. I'll give you that one. That's the only thing I can fucking give you so far. Oh, the $5,000 Doge checks? You're a dumb son of a bitch. I can tell you never paid attention to any of that, nor what was being said, you stupid cocksucker. They said if they cut $2 trillion, they were aiming for $2 trillion, and if they got what they were looking for, we were going to get those checks. $2 trillion because it was 20 fucking percent. Or no.
Yeah, it was 20%.
Yeah, 20%. 20% of what the fuck they cut, we were supposed to get back. You are too goddamn fucking retarded to exist in society. This is what happens when you close down the mental institutions. Open them back up. I don't care about electrodes to the brain.
Ying, 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 ying.
Popcorn and get the biggest fucking beer I can find and watch in celebration of all of your lives literally get destroyed from this bill. Enjoy what you fucking voted for. I don't want to.
Okay. I will enjoy more money in my fucking pocket. Eat a dick.
Well, my parents who, you know, if they're on Medicaid, Medicare, will still qualify because they're over a certain age.
My wife's parents, I guarantee you, wherever the fuck my mom is, she's on Medicaid, Medicare. I guarantee you she'll keep it. My wife's parents are going to be on that shit no matter what because they're not illegal and they're not gaming the fucking system.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand what the fuck you're raging about here, dude.
Like I said, there's that Wisconsin lady who was on $4,000 a month, I think.
Right.
They gave, and somebody in her neighborhood told on her because she was driving a 2024 BMW.
How'd you get that money?
Or BMW. Oh, you know how? TikTok. She was raising money through TikTok.
And then, hey, you're gaming the system, your own benefits. You're supposed to be doing this, and you got TikTok paying for your car? What? Nah, we ain't doing this. That's income earned that you didn't even actually fucking report. So you gone?
Yeah, and there's a lot of people. I've seen a lot of videos of people just grabbing fucking shit. I mean, like I said, I didn't know you couldn't buy pre-cooked food, and that was it. I thought there was like you can get milk, you can get bread, you can get eggs, cheese, whatever.
Like wait, you thought it was
EBT? Yeah, but EBT, you can use that anywhere. I think she said that she used it to get her hair and nails done at one point.
It's fucked up. It's a fucked up fucking system we live in, but because you were allowed to do that, you grew up and doing that, you thought it was okay to do that. You saw no problem just because you could do that. You did do that. And now it's being taken away and you're crying about how you can't get your hair and nails did. Bitch, sit down.
I heard somebody make a similarity to like the government giving away free shit. It's like you got one guy who's going, "Hey, if I get elected, there'll be strippers. There'll be a strip bar at every corner, and stripping will be free. The strippers will be free. Only thing you got to pay for is if you go to the back room. But you know, strippers are free, whatever." Blah 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 blah. And he goes, and then you got a guy that comes in who's going to run against him, and you think that he's going to lose to the free stripper guy.
Wes down there for 1 month here. Mega milestone. What is going on? Wes, how you doing?
Welcome. But I'm like, yeah, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. They're taking their free shit that they were getting for so long.
Yep.
And now somebody came in and went, no more strippers. Fuck that shit. Right. And now they're crying about it. Sorry. Yes. Maybe if we didn't give $200 billion to Ukraine and
by the way,
$13 billion at this one.
You know how these motherfuckers are using EBT for hair and nails, right?
Yeah.
I don't. Cash stipends on that shit.
What do you mean?
You can actually pay out some of the EBT for cash. All you have to do is do it through an app, and it just transfers it into cash, and you can use that amount as actual cash. Yeah. If they mark your account for that shit, you can even get a cash goddamn stipend, dude. Like, it just happens. But yeah, I need to hear this one because I did not hear this one before. So this one's going to be...
And then go to my screen.
It says the big, beautiful bill passed. I'm so sorry. Every bit of this, probably every bit of whatever the fuck is going on with this, probably came from the federal government.
Oh, that's a.
Oh, nope. That's music. We can't do it. Let's go to yours then.
Just shut the music off.
Yeah, you're right.
All you have to do
I gotta see her cry. I gotta see her cry. Performative much? performative much, or is it the fact that you are not affected by it and you know it?
Yeah. Look at all that fucking tattoo and artwork. Jeez. What the fuck?
Is that a? That's not a girl.
It's a transformer.
God damn it, that makes more sense.
It's a transformer. Rick Donner. I'm sitting at 5,499 until tomorrow, weather permitting. Doing 3 tomorrow, 2 day, and 1 night Halo. I have just over 250 Halos over the. Oh Jesus, Rick, you're a fucking dangerous man.
I'm telling you, shit
Donner's
goes
a dangerous.
down. I'm gonna find his ass and he's gonna leave me.
You guys is gonna be jumping out of a plane somewhere in the middle of fucking.
Here's what we gonna do. We gonna pick up Deluxe Night. We gonna go head down there to fucking Texas. Pick up Deluxe Night, and then we're gonna get Sean from Choices Not Chances. Sean, no, I'm sorry. What Ryan from Choices Not Chances? We going to fuck up. We going wherever the hell we need to go to pick up Rick, because chance of survival 1,000%. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go to
Rick's just gonna strap a parachute on you and just fucking throw you out the back of the Halo.
Please don't.
All right, so listen. So this is what we've been saying before. This is a breakdown of how the SNAP benefits are going to work.
Bill, they changed the SNAP benefit requirements, and this, I'm not gonna say shit, but what is in there, and I'm gonna leave you to analyze the implications. Children, parents of children ages 7 to 17 must work 80 hours a month in order to qualify for SNAP. But in households where there are 2 parents who are married, only one of them has to work.
Okay, hold up. Bitch. Half a second. All right. You must work 80 hours a month, which equates to 20 hours a fucking week. While your children get on that goddamn government-run fucking government-paid-for bus to go to the government-paid-for fucking school, what the fuck are you doing? You're telling me in that time frame, there's not a goddamn moment where you can get up off your fat ass and go be a greeter at Walmart? 20 hours a week? 4 days? 4 hours a day, 5 days a week? However you want to split it up. You want to do 2 10-hour shifts. However you want to split that shit up, bitch. But you're going to tell me you can't fucking do that?
5 days of 4 hours of work? For kids, for parents, for children between 7 and 17. So anybody who's a kid who's under 6 is still going to get SNAP benefits.
Hell, you could do it this way. You could do it this way. 2 8-hour shifts and 1 4-hour shift. 3 days. You pull an 8-hour shift like everybody else does 2 days a week, and then you pull a half fucking day, 1 day a week, and you're still got your bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why this isn't a fucking problem for you.
80 hours a month is a part-time job, 20 hours a week. Yeah. Yeah. But even though if you have two parents in the household and one doesn't have to work and you could still get it.
So the guy goes out there and works 20 hours a goddamn week. If you got 2 fucking people in the goddamn household and they're married, you can't tell me you are so incompetent that you can't be a Walmart fucking greeter. Both of you are that incompetent. You don't need to have benefits at all.
You get it.
You are that worthless.
If you get Medicaid. If you get Medicaid, yeah.
No. This is SNAP benefits. This is food.
Yeah, I know, but I'm most people who are on SNAP are Medicaid or Medicare.
Medicaid ain't going to be fucked around with at all. How the hell am I going to put an old person out there to be a greeter at Walmart when the motherfucker can't even stand? You know, fuck it. I can't do that. But this bitch, There ain't no. Well, I don't want you to be a greeter. Well, you could be a greeter at Walmart because I always instantly hate the world when I walk in there. So if you look at me, I'm gonna tell you to go fuck yourself.
This bill, Richard. How do you know she's for this bill? Not again.
No. We already know this bitch got a nightcap on.
Man,
she ain't doing no job. Go ahead.
To still be able to receive SNAP benefits. That means single parents with kids as young as 8 must work, while people who are married to a working adult don't have to. 80% of single parent households are headed by mothers, per census data. Homeless people, veterans, pregnant women, and those under 18 or over 64 are exempt from these work.
I'm sorry. What is it? Wait, say that one more time, madam, because I got to hear what that says. Because everybody's SNAP's getting taken away.
Women and those under 18 or over 80% of single parent households are headed by mothers, per census data. Homeless people, veterans, pregnant women, and those under 18 or over 64 are exempt from these work requirements.
Oh.
Homeless people, pregnant women. Wait a minute, isn't that trying to reverse the kill your kids shit?
Uh-huh.
I mean, they've been touting that for decades, but goddamn. I mean, that makes sense. If a woman's pregnant, she should be exempt for work conditions for that shit then. But hey,
if you're
the clinic's right around the corner, get back to work. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you got that choice.
Oh shit.
In that new bill from these work requirements, do with that what you will, and talk amongst yourselves as to what that means. It
means you have to go to fucking work. If you're an able-bodied and you've been playing the system for years, congratulations, you played yourself, and now you got to go get a job.
I mean, it's just like that video you showed. The guy's like, "Hey, I got a job," and his mom's like, "No, you ain't getting no fucking job because I'm gonna lose my place because there's income coming into this house. You ain't getting no job. Just wait a few months, get your own shit." No, God, fuck that. It bothers me,
58. Brother. 58.
Oh, yep. All right. We gonna finish up on the other side. Let me grab it for you guys. We got some other things we need to talk about here too, because some of this is gonna get really interesting. We're still gonna take a walk down that crazy lane. We'll finish this conversation up, and then we'll get into the January 6th defendant. But y'all, we got that link for you. You got 3 minutes.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different, man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro, don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're dreaming. There's no way that you make it, and maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it.